All right, welcome back, everyone. Very good morning to all present in the class today. I hope I'm audible. Yes, no, maybe. I think today you can talk, you can respond, you can turn on your cameras, you can also interact with your, peers of this entire batch. Today it's a meeting, not the webinar. So let me just see the view part, how we can share what I can see here. Allow me a minute. Mhm. All right. All right, guys, we have so many joined today. Is it possible for all of you to turn on? I could have turned on the camera. You have seen me in all the classes. Uh, my health is not good. I'm wearing caps and so many things, so I cannot turn on so that you can interact with your peers if it is in the range of possibility. And if you're just attending from your bed using the mobile phone, I don't mind. All right, as we have discussed, guys, today it's gonna be a project discussion session based on what we have discussed so far. We have our wonderful team at Telescope, wherein we have developed the projects for you. Okay. As I had told you earlier that all the concept which you have learned has been implemented here, and one or two concepts on go we will learn during the project is what I have told. The same project discussion is what we should be having it, and it is a Zoom meeting. All right. So I want it to be little interactive and everyone to participate here. If you can interact with each other, you can talk, you can turn on your cameras and you can make it interactive, or it's up to you. Now, we have our team today who have joined with us. We have Gaurav Sharma, we have Muskan, we have Naman with us, who have done a lot of efforts to make this project happen and make you help understand how things works. Okay, so I think let me just cross check once. We have Muskan here. Hello, Muskan. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Naman. Good
Hello, sir.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And we have Gaurav here. Good morning, Gaurav.
Hey everyone, good morning.
Great. So first part, how this is gonna be, guys. The first part will be we shall be giving you how no walk through over the project about the functionalities using the UI. We'll not get into the coding part of UI or backend initially for the starting 5 to 10 minutes. We will understand the what all features this application has to offer us by using the UI. All right. So we will just go through the user interface and we'll interact with the application and we will understand all the functionalities which this application is offering to the end user, to the admin, to the end user. Right. And then we shall understand with respect to how the coding has been done, the implementation of the same project back end first, and then we will again get into the front end and we will try to understand in today's session. All up for it? Yes. Make it little interactive through the chat, or you can also talk, guys. Great to see you are responding on the chat. Wonderful. All right. And also, guys, one quick announcement that we have started one more batch of Java microservices Spring Boot. That batch, Java's newest features and Spring AI will be extra compared to this batch. Every batch, something has to be added. In upcoming batches, Java Spring Boot microservices live starting from the 8th of Jan. The timing of the batch is 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time, Monday to Thursday only. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., Monday to Thursday. What is extra? Whatever we have discussed in this batch, apart from that, Spring AI module, generative AI part, and apart from that, we will understand about the newest features of Java, which is recently released. That two things are extra in that batch. You can refer your friends if they are interested. Great. So I think Gaurav, Naman is going to start just to go through the walkthrough about the project. Yes.
Yeah, sir, definitely. Naman will go through the project overview and
All
give
right,
the
you take
basic
the
idea of
UI, right?
UI, and
Great.
then we will proceed with backend.
So guys, basically this is a tourist management application, and we will be having two important core features here. One is admin, one is user. That means as a admin, what we can add, what we can do with the application, and as a end user of our, or as a client, as a end user of our application, what they can do it. Our clients, what they can do with this application, what features we have offered for them is what we need to understand. Initially, Naman, you can start maybe sharing the screen and just show the functionalities what we have in this project, and all set everyone. And we have Naveen sir here, guys. Good morning, Naveen sir.
Hey, hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I hope things are going well.
Yeah, definitely right now.
We just started, and guys, please show some energy if you are up to see this project in the
I think
chat
for
or
most of us, it's early morning, and that to Christmas week.
yeah, holiday.
Yeah. Good morning, Naveen. How are you?
Hey, all good, all
Suresh
good.
here.
How about you?
Yeah, good. So,
We
holiday
are meeting
season.
after a long time. Yeah, holiday season. Awesome. In fact, we should also connect in the first week of Jan just to understand what are your New Year resolutions.
Exactly.
Okay. So I will not take much time. Over to you, Naman. I think you're going to start first.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, hello everyone. Good morning to all. So, we have developed Tools and Travels Management System project. So, the main objective of this project is to streamline the management of tours and provide an intuitive platform for customers to explore and book travel plans and allow administrators to manage destination, lodging, transport, and bookings, which ensure secure and efficient storage of data that can be accessed and updated easily. So first, we will see the front-end part of the application, which is developed with the JavaScript library known as React.js. So I'm going to share the screen with you.
Guys, for the same front end, which you can see, the backend has been implemented using Java Spring Boot, which you'll understand with respect to code also in some time. Okay, the backend has been corrected with the front end, and that's what we are going to walk through here. Yeah, Naman, are you able to share the screen? Let me know.
Yeah, I am able to share.
Great. Front end is React, and yes, front end the React has been used.
Okay,
Great.
so my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible, Naman.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, so this is the front end part of this is the dashboard page of our application where we have a login and sign up page. So we have a role-based login here with the admin section and with the user section. We have also the Google-based login option here. And also in the UI part, we have a toggle light mode and dark mode option, which we can change based on the user preference. Okay, so first we will see the admin section, then we will move to the user section of the UI part. So to log in with the admin, we have already saved the credentials of the admin in the backend side. So we will just log in with here and we will see the admin section. Okay. Once you click on the sign in button, we will navigate to the admin section where all the routes are private and protected. That means we can only easily to accessible only the admin section. So first of all, we have this slider banner here, and below that slider banner, we have the API response of the tools, which we are able to manage them in the card section, where we have a card tools title, tour description, the price of the tour, and the tickets available in the front page of the card. And to explore this particular tour in the more detail, we can simply click on the detail button to identify the more details of this tour.
Guys, this is with respect to admin. That means the owner of this tours and travel, company. As if he gets into the application, how he can add, edit, or delete something. Okay, as a admin part, keep that in mind.
So as you can click on the detail button, we can see all the specific details of the tour with the respective to the images of the tour. We have a location, starting date, ending date, price, tour guider who is going to guide this tour, all the meals and activities included in this tour, and as well as lodging and transport detail also. As we are logged in with the admin, so admin has a functionality to edit a particular location, lodging, and transport of this particular tour. Okay, so these are all the details that admin can view, and same as well as the user also. Now, if admin wants to update the image or the price tickets available, they can simply click on the icon of this edit button and they can update the details here itself. They don't need to go to the detail section and update a particular detail from there. Okay. Now, other functionality that we have developed in this project from the admin section is that when we click on this admin button, we can see the info of the admin which he has used for the login purpose. And then we have a ticket section, location, transport, and lodging. In the ticket section, when we clicked on the tickets, we have a tickets tour summary of the entire tour, means the tour that we have created by the admin is now tickets are available here. We have all the summary of the tickets. As you can see that we have the tour name that are available in our tour section, and each tour we have the tickets amount of sold and the tickets available for that tour and the amount or the revenue that is generated by that tour is available here. Now, if admin wants to get a more detail about the particular tour, so that they can simply click on the booking details like that here, which we are available. Once the booking detail is clicked, we can see that the info of the user who has booked this tour and the tickets they have booked and the amount of the price of the tour. And as well as we can see the status of the payment and date of the booking they have used for the booking the purpose. So this is the functionality for the tickets purpose in the admin section. Now the another one is that we have a location, transport, and lodging. When the admin can click on the location, he can see all the locations of the tour that is available in our project. As you can see that in our car section, we have 6 tours. That's why there are 6 locations available. So admin can easily navigate to all the locations for our project. They no need to enter to that particular detail of the tour to identify the location. They can simply use them to see here and they can filter based on their country, form, or tour. Just like that, we have a transport section too, where the transport details are available here, just like the location details. And similarly, we have a lodging details too, where admin can see all the lodging details of the tour, and they can also filter by the name and the rating, and also by their name, address, or type. So that's all. And here we can also see the add new tour button, where admin can create a new tour. Let's click on this add new tour button. We can open the form of the tour where admin can easily create a new tour. We have first a tour details which indicate that we are in the tour form. Once we click in the next location details, you can see that tour details is turned to be green. That means we are on the location details now, where admin can fill up all the location details for that particular tour. And then it's the lodging details. And after that lodging details, last is the transport details. Once all these infos has been filled in this form, then he can simply click on the add tour and that tour will be added and display on the tour section or in the dashboard section of the admin. So these are all the functionalities from the admin section. We have also the terms of services and privacy policy page. Okay, so now let's move to the user section and see what are the functionalities for the user end.
Guys, now as a end user of the application, what they can do with it, like what functionalities they can access, how the application will look like. Okay.
So let's
For now,
first log in.
no, Rajat, is this application, I mean, we have not deployed to the public wherein everyone can access. So it is for you. Like this project, you can add in your resumes that while you're learning what you have done it, which you can demonstrate. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Naman, please go ahead. As a end user, like not as an admin site, what functionalities you can access and how you can do that. Okay. Great.
Okay. So first we will log out from the admin section.
So,
Okay.
sir, quick question. So, for this admin tool, do we have a mobile view?
Yeah, it's a full responsive. We can
Okay,
access it with an every type of devices we want to access.
okay, got it.
Okay.
Sure, thank you.
Okay. So as you can see that we have logged in with the admin credentials. Same like that we can log in with the user also. But now this time we will log in with the Google so that we can easily identify the functionalities of the Google authentication also. So this time not log in with the user credentials. We can too, but now we are using with the Google way. So let's click on the Google button. We can redirect to the Google authentication page where user can enter their email to log in with it. As you can see that I have logged in with my email ID and now it is saying me to sign into tools. Let's click on the continue button.
Which concept is this, guys, wherein they could able to do this? Just for this login, as all you can response, what concept has been implemented here? Exactly.
So now you can see that after successful login, we are redirecting to the user dashboard page and you can see that routes are also changed here. We are now in the user dashboard, no more in the admin section. So now, what are the functionalities we have developed in the user section? Let's explore it one by one. Okay, so first again, we have this banner slider. And after that, we have a filter option where user can filter the tool based on their requirement. Okay, and below that, we have all the tools that are coming from the API response. And again, we have this beautiful card section to easily navigate into the each tools that they want to explore. Okay, in the user section, we have a book option also where user can book their tour as per their need. Let's first use a filter functionality. For example, suppose user want to filter the tour. Suppose the user wants to go to the wants to see the USA tour, so they can simply enter the USA here as like this. And if they want to filterize the tour in a more way, they can simply select their locations like this: accommodation, transport, for example, train. Okay, and if we click on the search tour, as you can see that no tours match with this criteria. That means there is no tour available. Let's go back to the page again and let's try with a filtration that is available in our tour section. For example, let it with the USA section. And when he clicks on the search, you can see that we have two tours available in our project with the USA. As you can click on the details, you can see that, yeah, country is the USA. So in this way, user can easily navigate to the tours they want to require. Fine. So suppose user wants to book this tour. As you can see that 50 tickets are available for this tour. So that means user are able to book this tour. So when you click on the book button, you can see that here is a short info of the available tickets. Like that, here's 50 tickets are available. So user can book a ticket max to max 50, not more than that or not less than that. Okay. So for example, if he wants to book a two tickets, that means $15 of each ticket. Let's click on the book ticket section. Okay. After click on the book ticket section, we redirect to the checkout type section, which is in the developer mode because we are right now developing that application. So as you can see that it is written that we are in the test mode. Okay. So first fill up the details. We are using the card here for the payment section, using the dummy card number, any future date to avoid the error, any random 3-digit CVC. and again username. Okay. Now once you click on the payment button, as you can see that it is processing the payment, and once the payment is success, we redirect to the payment successful page where it is saying that thank you for your payment, your booking has been successfully confirmed, so that user can easily identify, yeah, their booking has been confirmed. Okay, now when he clicks on the go to dashboard button, you can see that the tickets are now 48 available. That means, yeah, 2 tickets has been deducted from the tour and the user tour has been booked here. So these are all the functionalities that the user can have. Now, the most advanced functionality we have is the WhatsApp integration. As you can see that if the user wants to ask or give them some feedback to the admin, they can simply click on the WhatsApp button and you can see that it redirect to the WhatsApp page. Right. Once you click on the open WhatsApp, they will redirect to the particular page or chat section of this admin section where he can simply enter their queries and ask about the doubts. I am not opening it right now because it's my personal WhatsApp, but you can see this where if he clicks on the continue to chat, they will redirect to the WhatsApp section. And here we have the user info and the logout button. And suppose if someone enters a wrong route here, like that, if he enters something which is not available in our project, he will redirect to the 404 page, which says that this page is not available.
Yes, everything is coming from the back end. Even if you just scroll up, yes. If you go to the details, click on details,
Yeah.
and whatever information you can see, all of them are connected to backend. Okay, everything which you can see, it's not hard coded in front end. Everything's coming from the backend. Whatever you're doing here, whatever actions you're taking, it is because of the backend here. Okay, what and all is there with because of only front end. We'll see after we explore the backend part here. Yes, go through the back door.
Yes. So if you want to see the responsiveness of this audio project, we can see like here. As you can see, this whole our project is responsive, so that this is how it will look in the mobile section, like this. So yeah, responsiveness is there. If we click go like this, you can see that now it will convert into the two section. So this is all about the front end part of the application and the functionalities that we have developed. Now we will move to the back end part of the application. Sir, may I now stop my screen?
Yes, before that, just scroll up.
Yes, sir.
See, all these functionalities there now with respect to, if you just scroll down, also searching option, everything, it is coming, all this information is coming from the backend by connecting to the backend here. Okay. Whatever is information you can see here, it is visible to you. It is coming from the backend. Each action you take connected to backend, and backend is getting impacted here. Everyone. Okay. So now let's try to understand, have a walkthrough of backend, what we have done in the backend and how we have designed, and for which I would like to request Muskan to just give us a walkthrough how the backend has been implemented. And all of us, just to reiterate, Muskan, the one who is listening to you right now, they have attended the restful services, and this is almost the last weekend of this batch. Almost, we might extend 1 or 2 days. And whoever is there here, they are all serious learners, and they have attended all the classes so far. They're till the end. All of them are finishers here, and they will understand whatever you are going to say, and whatever has been not discussed in the class, you can just give a quick walkthrough how you have done, implemented that part. If there is something which we have not discussed in the class has been implemented in the project, you can just talk about it. Apart from that, most part of this, I can say 98% of this has been taught in the class, so they'll be in a position to understand. So requesting Muskan to go ahead, you can stop sharing the screen, Naman, now.
Yes, sir.
At the
Yes,
end,
hello,
again, we
good
can have a discussion, guys. All good so far, everyone in the class? Just give a response in the chat, or you can just talk. Great. So have you all understood, guys, how the application is behaving or reacting, so that you can just map your understanding with respect to backend here, right, everyone? Great. You can share the screen and just give us a walkthrough of how the backend has been implemented, Muskan.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. As Naman has showed you the UI part of the project, now we will proceed with the backend part. So I hope my screen is visible to you. So now first we will see what are the tech backend frameworks that we have used in our project. As our project is built with the help of Spring Boot, where we have created RESTful APIs with the help of which we are retrieving the data. We have used the MVC architecture, and for HTTP requests and responses we are getting and giving with the help of Spring Web. We have used Spring Security for the authentication purpose. As you have seen, we have authenticated the users on the basis of roles, and we have implemented OAuth 2 for scalable user authentication and integrated Google authentication in our project. Spring JPA is used for the database interaction and for custom queries. And we have also added Lombok functionality in our project, which will help to reduce the boilerplate code, like it will generate getters, setters, constructors automatically. And we have documented our application with the help of Swagger, and we have used Hibernate for the ORM. And Java and JavaScript are the languages that we have used. As told earlier, React.js is the front-end library. And in this project, we have used PostgreSQL for database. And we have also used cloud services like Cloudinary, where we will upload and manage all the images. As you have seen that in our project, some images are coming for the tools. So we are managing the images with the help of Cloudinary cloud service. And we have integrated the Stripe payment gateway for the transactions. As you have seen that after booking the tickets, we are going to the checkout page of the for proceed with the card details and doing the payment. So we are doing with the help of Stripe there, and we will test all the APIs with the help of Postman. So first we will see what will be the flow of our backend. As you all have seen that first user will log in or sign up, then based upon the role, whether it will be an admin role or a customer role, it will navigate to the dashboard. If user has an admin role, then he will navigate to the admin dashboard, and if user has a customer role, then it will navigate to the customer dashboard. So first we will see the functionalities of the admin dashboard. So what we have done, as you have seen that we have created separate lodging, location, transport detail to manage everything easily. So what we have done, we have bifurcated the two details into 2 or 3 parts. Like transportation details will be stored in another table, location details will be stored in some another table, lodging details will be stored in another table, and other tools details will be stored in other two separate table. Then after that, by combining all these details, a final tool will be created that contains all the details, including meals, activities, price, and the number of tickets available. And all this detail will be stored in the database by the admin. And what is the other functionality of the admin is admin can also view how many tickets has been booked for which plan, and what are the customer details associated with this, that which plan has been booked by which customer and how many tickets has been booked for this. So this is whole the admin portion. Now coming to the customer dashboard, if the role of the user is customer, then he will navigate to the customer dashboard. In that case, what we will do on the customer dashboard, all data will be fetched from the database that of the tour plans, and tour plans will be displayed to the user. Then after that, user can filter and search out the tours based on their preferences, like he can filter out with the basis of price, location, lodging. And once the user can book a ticket for the desired tour plan, he can select the tour plan and proceed for their booking. So if tickets will be available, suppose a tour plan contains 50 tickets, so he can book max to 50 tickets. If tickets are available, then he will proceed to payment. Otherwise got an error like booking cancelled, tickets not available. If payment is also proceeded, if payment successful, then ticket will be confirmed and ticket will be booked and tour will be confirmed. Otherwise, payment fail and try again error. So if ticket has been booked and tour has been confirmed, the number of available tickets will be deducted and all customer details will be linked with the tours in the backend portion, which will be fetched to the admin with the help of this. So this is going to be the whole flow, which we will also understand what are the model classes in our project and what are the controllers we have used further. So now let me show you what will be the project structure of our project. So this is our base folder, that is Tools Project Telescope. In this SRC, we have SRC folder. In the SRC folder, and we have main folder. In the main folder, this is this front end folder. So this is our front end folder that contains all the front end code. As you can see, this is all the front end code of our project, which we will discuss later, the code part of the front end. Now we will discuss the backend part. So all backend part is available with the Java folder. So the base package for the backend is comms.tools. So all other classes are available in the comms.tools package. So in the comms.tools package, we have different folders like config, controller, entities, exception, logging, repo files, and service classes. So as you can see, in the configuration folder, we have all the configurations file. These all are the controllers that we have created in our project. These are the entity classes. And we have also implemented global exception handling in our project. As you can see, this is the global classes where with the help of which we are handling global exceptions, and we have also created many custom exceptions that we have used in our project as per the need, like to not found exception, location not found exception, and many other exceptions like transport not found and insufficient ticket exception. So these all are the exceptions that we have created for now, which can be modified as per our need as well. So what are the error details will be displayed if any exceptions has come. Then it will show the timestamp at which the exception has been occurred and give the message and the details of the error.
For a minute, pause here. Guys, I
Yes, sir.
had discussed about the Lombok and told that in all the entities or POJOs, if we have any model class we have, if Lombok is being implemented as the developer, you need not to just write settles getters. You just have to use annotations at the top of it. You can see here the annotations have been used. No R constructor, all are that means automatically constructors will be included. That's it. Like it's
Yeah.
Lombok is not something a rocket science. If you just add one annotation data, all setters will be included, hash code will be implemented, and the two-string method overridden will be included here. So even though in our Eclipse also we are not hard coding, we just go to the UI, we just say source, generate setters and getters. We have shortcuts there, it will generate. But in the entire code file, you need not to do that. Even for that also, there is a shortcut for which you can use the project Lombok. And once you add the library, then you can just use the annotation. That's it. It's not something great you'll achieve if you implement the Lombok. It's up to you. Okay. So that all annotations we can see on your entity classes. If you just add the rendition, a zero parameterized constructor will be included. Automatically behind the scene of parameterized constructor will be included. That's it. Fine. Yeah, go ahead, Muskan.
Yes. Next, we have the functionality of logging. As we have write the global logging with the help of Apache Log4j 2, and we have used different levels of logs like info, errors, and debug, which help us to debug the code. So this is the app log file which will be created, as you can see. So all the logs will come in this app.log file. So this is the app.log file. So that contains different type of logins. Next we have repo files. These all are the repo files, and then these are the service files that contains the business logic of the project. Now we will see what are the dependencies that we have used in our project. So as you all know that all the dependencies has been used in the pom.xml. So here, these are the dependencies that we have.
Just scroll up and just give us the walkthrough.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. So we have used, I have used JDK 21 in this project and Spring Boot 3 and Spring 6 version. So the dependencies that we have used is Spring Boot Starter WAP, Spring Boot Starter JPA, Data JPA. And as we have used PostgreSQL database, so we have added dependencies for this. And if someone wants to use in-memory H2 database, then he can add this H2 dependency for that. And next we have Hibernate validator that will validate all the constraints if we want to put something. And then Spring Boot DevTools, so we don't need to restart the application again and again if we do any updates in our application. Then Lombok for using functionality of the Lomboks. Like with the help of this dependency, we are able to use the annotations for the Lombok. Then we have Spring Boot starter logging with the help of which we are able to create the logs. Then Spring Doc Open API Starter Web MVC UI with the help of which we are able to implement Swagger in our project. I will also show you the Swagger documentation. As you are able to see, this is our Swagger documentation that is help with the help of the dependency. So here this is the server where on which this is the server on which our application is running. It is running on the 8080 port. Backend is running on the 8080 port, and then we have this controllers available with us. Like there all are the booking controllers that we have. As you can see the description of this as well. Then these are the user authentication controllers. As you can see, this is for auth sign up for register a new user. So these all are the authentication use. So these all are the authentication controllers. Similarly, we have transport controllers, tour controllers, lodging controllers, and location controllers. And these all are the schemas that are present with our project. So we have created this documentation on Swagger. Next, we have Spring Boot Starter Security to integrate Spring Security in our project. Then we have JJWT API, JJWT Impl, JJWT Jackson that helps to create and manage JWT tokens in our project for authentication. Then we have Spring Boot Start OAuth2 client with the help of which we are able to integrate OAuth2 authentication in our project. Then Cloudinary HTTP5 for the use the Cloudinary service, and Stripe Java with the help of which we are able to integrate our application with the Stripe payment gateway. So these all are the dependencies. Now coming upon the configuration file. So this is our base configuration files in which we have two profiles. First one is dev profile and second one is test profile. So now in the dev profile, there is the configuration for PostgreSQL. Its URL, name, password, driver class name, Hibernate dialect. So this is the configuration for the PostgreSQL. And if someone wants to use H2 database, then this are the configurations for the H2 database. For now, when our profile, dev profile is active, it means we are using the PostgreSQL database for now. And DDL update, so it will not create table again and again if table is already exist, and show queries to view all the queries on the console. These are the logging configurations that we help create, like root is stress that it will cover all the type of logs. Then logging file name is src main java. So this is the file where app.log file will get saved. This is the location, a logging file size, and any other details for the logging configuration has been done here.
Guys,
Next, we will see all
uh,
other configurations later as per the requirement.
one quick
Yes.
update is logging videos will be uploaded in your dashboard also. Currently, it is also available in the Trisco YouTube channel. You can watch and you can see the live implementation in the project of what you have learned about the logging here. Yes, you can go ahead, Muskan.
Yes. So these are the configurations, basic configurations. Next, moving to the database. So I am using PostgreSQL 15 for now, and the database is Telescope tools, as you can see. And these all are the tables that are available in our database, like booking, location, lodging, tour, transport, and users, which we will explore as per our model classes. So these are the database. So anyone has any doubt, like the what are the in project structure or in the flow of the project that we are following? I hope the project structure and the flow will be clear to everyone. Okay, so now we will move further and we'll check the implementation. So first start with the entities, that what are the entities we have. First come up with user entity. So this is the user entity. As you can see here also we have used the Lombok annotations. And then user entities we have ID, which is the primary key, and then we have name, email. We have validated, we have done the validations, properly validation. We have used the regex function for email as well as for contact number. We have stored password, and password is stored in the form of coded form. We have role based, like there are two roles. The first one is role admin and role customers, and we have also added one boolean value like enabled, as you can see in the table as well. So for the users, so this is our user table, like it has ID, contact number, email, enabled, name, password. As you can see, the password is in encoded form. We have used PyCrypt password encoder here to encrypt the password. And we have role, admin and customer, like this users has been provided the role of admin from the backend side, and other are the customers. Next we have entities like location. Similarly, we have Lombok annotations for this we have used, and then it contains like from location to location, country, distance, location description, estimated time. Then we have lodging. It contains details like lodging name, lodging type, lodging description, address, and the rating for
One
it.
quick question, Muskan. How the roles have been implemented is the question being asked here.
Yes, sir. Actually, roles has been implemented. By default, role is the customer. If someone enters in our application, then by default, role will be assigned to his customer. But if a role has been specified with the role as admin in from the backend side, then it will be assigned as a role admin. I will show you by running it on the Postman as well.
Okay, great.
Now,
Guys,
what I meant is that are we having a separate table for roles?
Yeah, no, we have not. I don't take any separate table for roles. I have used the controller logic for this role purpose. Like I will show you. Yes.
guys, there is a lot of scope of improvement here. One by one, as per
Yeah,
our
yeah,
suggestion,
okay.
we'll try to implement in this project. We'll try to add in the features because every
Sure,
project
sure.
we can add
No
as
problem.
much features as we want. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
Go through the part of
Yes, sir.
entry classes, and also if you have implemented mapping of the table, just give a walkthrough about that also, how you have done
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yes, sir, I'm doing this. So this is the transport table. It contains transport name, transport type, estimated travel time, and transport description. Now coming to the tours table. So here we have other two details like tour name, tour description, tour guide, start date and date. And here comes a point, important point, that we have added meals, and we have used array list for that. Like in the meal section, as you have seen, there are different options for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we are storing them in a form of collection here in the database. What we are doing, we are using element collection, and we are collection table annotations, where we are mapping the tour meals column with the tour ID, and with the help of which it is it is doing, it is creating a separate tour meals table, and adding all the meals related to the tour in that. As we can also see, like this is our tour table. So this is our tour table that contains ID and date, price, start date, tickets available, tour description, tour guide, tour name. And as you can see, we have two tours available for now, one with ID 1 and with ID 3. So what will I do? Here is another table that is being created for collection purpose. This is tour meals. So it is saving all the meals with the associated tour ID. Like this breakfast is belong to tour number 1. This lunch is belong to tour number 1. This dinner is belong to tour number 1. And this breakfast and lunch belongs to tour number 3. Similarly, we have done this with the activities like this two tours belongs to tour number 1 and this 3 activities belongs to tour number 3. So in this way we have used collections and save data in the database.
Guys, association has been implemented where multiple tables have been joined here. Same thing you can just go through here. Yeah, you can just
uh,
give a
yes
walkthrough of it, Muskan.
Yes, this is for similarly we have done for activities as I have shown you. Similarly, we have done this for the images purpose. And now comes here an important point, that is the mapping. So we have done mapping in here. As I have also already told you that we are doing a bifurcation of the details to details. Like we have saved the data of the location details in the separate location table. We have added the separate lodging details in the separate lodging table and transport details in the separate table. So how we have done association between them. So for this purpose, I have used one-to-one mapping, as one tour will contain only one location details and one transportation details and one lodging details. So here one-to-one mapping is done. As you can see, there is one-to-one mapping. It means one location is associated with the one lodging is associated with the one tour, and one transport details is associated with the one tour. And I have used joint column for this. Name of the column is location ID, which is a foreign key, and reference ID for this is the ID, which is the tour ID. And it is what it is getting. It is getting a whole location object. Similarly, with the lodging, foreign key is the lodging ID, which is reference to the tour ID, and it is getting whole object of the location, which contains lodging name, lodging description, lodging rating, and etc. We will show in the database as well. So this
Ma'am,
is the tool.
uh,
Yes,
yeah, I do have one question. So
yes.
why did you so like why did you use begin for the column? Maybe go left. Uh,
Sorry, I'm not able to clearly hear
begin.
you.
Can you please go left side of the like the first,
Okay.
yeah. Why did you say big int instead of okay? So actually my question is, why have you used big int? Why haven't you used long? That was my question actually.
Um, okay. We can also use the long, but I have used a big int. Like we can also integer for the integer purpose. Like we can add integer only, and it can be any number of integer. That's why I have used big int.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. So as you can see, we have three different columns like location ID, lodging ID, and transport ID. These all are the foreign keys in our table. So as you can see, for the tour number 3, the location associated with this is 2, lodging is 2, and transport is 2. And for tour number 1, the associated location, lodging, and ID are 1. So these are the IDs. So suppose we have this location, so it contains two locations. So it means the location of ID1 is associated with the two number ID, and location of ID2 is associated with the location with the two number 3, as we have seen in the tools table, like this. Similarly, this is happening with for the lodging and transportation details. So it will fetch all the lodging location details with the help of this foreign key, and all the lodging details with this foreign key, and all the transportation with this transport ID foreign key.
Muskan, just go to
I
the
hope
yeah. guys, here joining two tables, that means storing information in association with two tables. And
Yes.
how you have learned in the SQL the concept of joins, right? So how do we join two tables? With the help of foreign key and the primary key. In one table, whatever is the foreign key, that foreign key will be primary key in the another table. So another table's primary key will be used as a foreign key in the main table, and it will map these two tables in the concept of SQL tables. And as a developer of Spring Boot, we go with Spring Data JPA, which uses Hibernate. That means we do the mapping with respect to objects. We do mapping with respect to classes. Whatever mapping we do with respect to objects, same mapping will be happening behind the scene with respect to the tables. We will be working with objects. Same thing will be implemented with respect to tables here.
Yes. So moving ahead with the booking model, we have booking ID, which is the primary key for this booking table. And then we have number of tickets, total price, payment status, whether the payment has been pending or confirmed, booking date at which time and date of the booking, is booking confirmed or not, it is storing a Boolean value.
Guys, coming to
And
the temporal annotation, whenever we have we are going to work with the date type of data, we use temporal annotation. Okay. If you
yes.
want to store the date and time in the table as it is, we just go with temporal, one extra annotation. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, and then we have payment transaction ID, which will be come from the Stripe payment gateway when we do the payment. Next, here also the concept of mapping is coming. Like what we are doing in the booking table, we are storing the customer data and the tour data, like which customer has booked the tour and which tour is being booked by the customer. We are saving all the booking details in a separate table. So here what we have done, we have used many to one mapping, as one customer can book many tours. So here many to one mapping has been done, like there can be many bookings done by one customer. So in this way also we have used join @join column, where user ID is the foreign key and referenced column name, which is the reference ID, is our the ID of the booking. Here it is also fetching the whole object of the customer. And now for the tour as well, similar concept is for tours, as one tour can have many bookings, like a tour can be booked many times. So here also we have done many to one mapping. Here also we have join column, where tour ID is our foreign key and which is referenced with the booking ID, which is the primary key of the booking. Here it is also fetching the whole. Here it is also fetching the whole too. I will show you with the help of database as well. So this is the separate column for booking. First, this is the users table. Like as you can see, these are the users that we have. And now coming to the booking. So this is the booking table that contains booking ID, booking date, is booking confirmed or not, number of tickets that has been booked by the user, payment status, payment transaction ID, and total price that is being calculated based on the number of tickets booked for the particular tour, and then user ID and tour ID. These two columns are the foreign key. Like booking ID 1, that this booking has been initiated by the user that has an ID 1553, and the tour which has been booked by him is 1. So it means simply, what does it row means? It row simply means that the booking ID number 1 has been initiated by the user, which has an user ID as 1553, and the tour number that he has booked the tour that has an ID 1. Similarly, suppose we have this booking ID has been initiated by the customer 1554 and he booked tour number 1. And as you can see that these tours have been booked by one customer only. So these two books has been booked by the one customer. There these two booking has been initiated by the same customer, like 1553, and he booked first tour number 1 and then tour number 3. So I hope it will be clear that how many to one mapping has been working here, and how we are joining two tables and retrieving the data of the another table with the help of foreign key. Any doubts still here? Okay. So now we will proceed further with the controllers, that how our endpoints are working. So first, this is our customer user controller. Here you can see we have used some basic annotation like REST controller, cross origin, and this here this tag @tag annotation is used for adding name and description for the Swagger API, for the Swagger documentation, with the help of which we are able to name for this controller and the description for this controller class. Next, we have auto-wide all the necessary classes here, and there is some another annotation that is we have used for Swagger documentation, that is operation, that this belong that it gives the summary and description for this method like register user. For the register user, we have used sign up mapping, and it is a post as it will take data like name, contact number. Then we have logging, a login, and then here you can see that how we have defined the roles. Like if anyone has already asked you like how we are defining the roles. So you can see there is an annotation known as pre-authorize. So this is the annotation which is coming from the Spring Security. So this annotation helps us to define the roles for the particular controller. Like for the admin dashboard, we have defined the role as admin. It simply means that the users who have a role as an admin only able to access the admin dashboard. And similarly, the second way that the users who have customer role will be able to access the customer dashboard. So we are defining this with the help of pre-authorized annotation. Now I will show you with the help of Postman that how login and sign up is working. As you have already seen with the help of UI, now we will see the backend with the help of Postman. So now here you can see I am opening a API that is auth sign up, which is I have used for registering the user. As you can see that it taking the information like email, password, name, contact number, role, and enable it is the details that we are taking. And as you can see that the user is already in our table, in our database, that is admin3. Let me show you this as well. As you can see, this is the details that admin3 is already registered in our application. So if someone tries to register with the same email ID again, then you will see then it will giving a 500 internal server error. That means the user with the same email addresses has not been able to register. Now we will change this. And here email and contact number are unique. Here you can see we have explicitly defined the role as admin for this user.
Admin role has been hard coded, guys, with the predefined email. Only that can be accessed, because usually for any application you take, all of them are not admins. One or two admins will be there. You can also do this, because we don't want anyone to register as an admin. I mean, it's like one or two will have a privilege. Rest of all are by default end users of the application.
Yes, as you can see that we have used tried with a different email, so now we are able to register successfully. We are getting the message that user registered successfully. Now, if some customer wants to add register, like I'm giving email like user 4, and name also changed, that user 4. And now what will I do? I will remove this role. Now I am not providing the role explicitly. I'm changing the contact number as well. So here, as you can see, I have not provided any role to this user. So what will happen? I'm sending the request. User registered successfully. Now we will go to the database and we'll check the user table. Now here you can see that admin 4 has a role of role admin, but user 4 has a role of role customer. So it means if a role is not provided to any user, by default it will be registered as a customer. But if we explicitly define the role, then it will be registered as an admin. I hope it will be clear. So next, this is for the registration.
There is a
Now
question
we'll
here.
move.
Why there is enabled true is the question being asked.
Yes,
From the-
like this, sir, I have put some enable to like many applications have a checkbox like so accept terms and conditions. So if any users click tick that checkbox, then it will be true. And if someone does not tick it, then the value will be false. So it will only, I have also put the validations here. Like if it is true, then only it will be able to register the customer, otherwise will not.
Again, you can
Like
just
if,
go through once the front end. Again, you will be able to see. Okay.
yes, sir. So now here coming to the existing user, login to existing user. Suppose now we want to log in. So for test 4 that we have created the user just a minute ago. Now logging with this credentials. It will take some time to send a request. So here you can see after firing the login URL, we are getting a JWT token. So this is the JWT token that has been generated when a user login with their email and password. Now we will check what this JWT token information that this token has. So as you can see, when I paste this token on the jw.io website, so what are the details that this JW token contains? As you can see, the algorithm has been used is this HS256, and the payload that it contains role, that it has a role admin, the user which we are using to fetch the user details, and the expiration time and other details it contains. So with the help of this JW token, it will be redirecting to the admin dashboard or customer dashboard. Simply when the user login, then it takes the information from the payload that whether it has been defined with the role admin or customer. If the role is admin, then he will redirect it directly to the admin dashboard. And if the role is customer, then it will redirect to the customer dashboard. Similarly, if I will go with the actually sending request in Postman takes some time. So I will refresh it again.
Quickly, Ms. Khan, just all of them can understand because they have done the Postman tool and the API testing for longer time. I want you to just go through, considering the time we have, just go through the endpoints we have because they can
Yes,
understand.
sir.
All who are there right now till the last, the participants who are
Yes, sir.
attending this class, I mean, they have understood they are part of all the classes. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir. So, like with the help of this JWT token, user is being moving to the dashboard. Like based on the role admin, it will redirect to the admin dashboard, and with the role customer, it will redirect to the role customer dashboard. So this is we are doing with the help of this JWT token. So now coming up on the another controller, like this is the location controller that the APIs that we have, many all CRUD operations has been implemented here, like to add all location, to add location, to get a location by ID,
are
to
also very
get all
important.
the
Explain
locations.
about that pre-authorize. That's the question being asked during the chat, that
Yes, sir.
only admin
Okay,
can
okay.
access some of the endpoints. So how you have
Yes.
defined that?
Okay, okay. So, like, what are the details? Like, location details are only accessible as you have seen in the front end. Like option for added details and view details has been only with the admin, so he will be only, so we have to give the role like this we have done. So what we have done the role as pre-authorized. So what we have done that these endpoints are only accessible with the admin only. So add location, that the functionality to add a location is with the admin only. No customer can add the location in the tools. And similarly with the get location by ID, yani a location will be fetched for the admin only. Admin can only view all the location, and the option for update a location is only with the admin. So we have defined this with the help of pre-authorized annotation. Similarly, we only admin has a right to delete any location. Here you can
Just
see.
explain how the pre-authorize have been written and how you have written inside that, the question being asked here.
Uh, like pre-authorized is the annotation which is provided by the Spring security only. So with the help of which we can assign roles, like which endpoint will be accessible to which user, like whether it will be an admin or an customer.
Great.
Similarly, with the lodging details as well, we have implemented all CRUD operation with the lodgings as I have shown you with the location. Here also I have provided the pre-authorized as pre-authorized has role admin, that only admins are able to access this annotation. Like admins are accessible to get all the lodging details this way. Like admins has only right to delete any lodging if they want. Similarly, with the transport controller, all the CRUD operations has been implemented for the transport as well, and it is also belong to the admin. So all annotations has a pre-authorized with the has role admin. These all are the functionality that are available for the admin. So we have provided the role for admin. So only admins can able to access this endpoints. Now this is the tools controller. Here we can see that add with tool images, that it also has a role admin. That means admin is accessible to this. So here we are taking three parameters: tool, image 1 and image 2. As of now, as you have seen in the front end part, that it contains two details and two images associated with it. So here this is done. So what we are doing, we are taking all the images from the Cloudinary. We are uploading the images with the help of Cloudinary image service class, which I will explain. And here you can see how we are associating, taking location, lodging and transport details. So by adding the tool, when someone add other two details, then after that he will add location details, and it will associate how the like how foreign key of the location will add into table. So it is done with the help of this method. Find top by order by ID description. What is will done? It will add the last added location. So I have, this is a custom query that I have that I have write in the tool repo. Similarly for the lodging, similarly for the transportation, and then tool will be saved. And similar way get all tools with the help of this controller. Admin can be able to view all the tools, and this is get tool by ID if root details for a particular tool has been retrieved, and update tool. Similarly, for this, it will take four parameters like ID, which tool has need to be updated. Second one is the tool details, and images if some images needs to be updated. Then here we are
This project has two
doing
major
update tool.
steps. Okay, one is admin, one is user.
Yes,
That's how it has been developed. Okay, so
yes.
first the admin
These all.
development has been done, and then the user development.
Yes, this is all the endpoints that belong to the admin. So here Cloudinary service, image service, and here I'm calling the update image. So this is, and
Yes,
for
sir.
similarly for the delete the tool, it will take the parameter ID only to delete any tool. Now we will see how Cloudinary will work here. So first we will see what are the configurations that we have done for Cloudinary, that how image update and deletion of images has been done in our project. So here are the configurations for the Cloudinary. As you can see, there are three things that we have provided. First is the cloud name that we are using, API key, and the secret key. So these are the keys that I have generated, but when we will give you the project, then you have to add your details. Like you have to create an account on Cloudinary, and you have to details your details. Like you have to add the cloud name that will be provided to you. You have to add your API key and your API secret here. So now let me show you the Cloudinary dashboard. So you can see this is the Cloudinary dashboard. So when you visit the Cloudinary website, there you need to log in. And once you log in with your credentials, you will have to go to the test mode. And in the test mode, you will given your API secret and API key, which you have to paste there in the configuration file. Okay, now as you can see, the cloud that I am using is this one. As you can see, DZ88I2POI, this is the cloud given to me, and the same cloud I am being using here for uploading and managing my images. Now in the media library, in the assist section, you will view all the images that has been added. Like these are the images that has been added. And all the images are being retrieved from here only. We are not saving any image in the database, but I will also show you the image table. Like this is the tool image. Tool image table, and here you can see these two images belong to the tool number 1 and these two images belong to the tool number 3, and here you can see it is storing only the URL of the image. It means it is not saving the whole image in our database. We are only saving the URL, and it will fetching the details and showing it in the front end part from taking it from the Cloudinary dashboard. Now this is the Cloudinary image service class. Here you can see we are taking all the credentials with the help of @value annotation from the application.properties file. We have generated the constructor, and this is the method for upload image, which takes the file, and what is done, this is the method that we have used to upload an image on the Cloudinary platform. Cloudinary.uploader upload file, and it will take all the details and upload it. It will take image URL, that we will generate an URL for the image. And similarly, there is a method for update image. When we want to update any image, then this, with the help of this, like previous images will get deleted from the Cloudinary and the new images will get added.
All right,
And
Muskan, just
if
quickly,
delete,
these images, I mean, all the other functionalities, I think
yes sir,
from a default understanding. Quickly go through
yes
how
sir,
you have implemented the third party, I mean, the payment gateway.
yes,
Just show that,
yes sir, yes sir.
because most of
Then
the
this is,
they know by default. So just quickly go through, because by considering the time we have.
yes. Next, this is the booking controller. Here you can see we have two endpoints for the admin. Like first one is get ticket summary per tour, which is providing you the all the summary of the tours, like how many tickets has been sold and which tour have which how many tickets has been sold for a particular tours. And for getting the customer details, like which tour has been booked by which customer, that the admin has been able to see. This is with the help of this. And here you can see we have also defined the role as admin. So only these two controllers belongs to the admin. Now here admin portion has been completed. Now we are moving further towards the customer functionalities.
You like all the functionalities need not to. I mean, these things are default as I've told.
Yes, sir.
If you could just put the payment gateway,
Yes,
how
sir.
you have
Yes, sir. I'm going. Yes, sir. I'm going to the payment gateway. So all customers can get all tours, get tour by ID, and then after that, if someone wants to book a tour, then there is a controller known as create payment intent that we have created. And here what we have done, first I will show you the configuration for Stripe payment. So these are the configurations. Like it also requires Stripe secret key and Stripe publishable key. So for the backend, we only need is a secret key and we need publishable key for the front end part. So these
Alright,
are
guys.
two keys that you
One quick
have to
update here.
generate.
One quick update here that why the payment gateway is still in the test mode, because most of the things you have to do the KYCs and other things. Okay, even the other payment gateways, it's not just to integrate. We may have to do real KYC and all, for which we have avoided. We have to show the registered GST things, many things. So we could not able to do that. Here also it is in the test mode. Again, it requires KYC and all, but the integration part will remain same. That will not be affected. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, these are the Stripe configuration that we need to done. So you will get a secret key and publishable key from the Stripe dash mode. Next, this is a booking controller. So it requires two things, like the tour ID that needs to be booked and the number of tickets for that particular routes that the user wants to book. Then it will create a primarily booking with the help of booking server.create booking method. And then what we will do, we are doing this is a payment intent create params that is coming from the Stripe, that this method is coming from the Stripe dependency. So here what we are doing, we are setting the currency in USD. As for now, we have used the USA for this, as it is Stripe payment integration is not available in the India region. So we are using this in the USA region for test purpose. And the amount is in cents because it takes amounts in the cents and build. Now what will it create? It will create a payment intent. It means it will create the payment in the Stripe, like payment has been initiated. And then it will provide us the checkout with the section payment, and we will define the mode, which is the mode, like it is the payment mode, and the URLs for success and cancel. If payment success, then redirect to this success URL and take two things like payment intent.id, which is the transaction ID, and the booking ID, like what is our booking ID that we have for the booking has been done, and all other booking details. And if payment at some reason get cancelled, then it will redirect to the cancel URL. Then we are set quantity, that how number of tickets has been done in the Stripe, then the currency for it, and it will calculate the price for this, like get to number of tours, like the price for the ticket in the tours table, and then we'll multiply it with the number of tickets. Then it will create a session URL for this, which we have to add all the details, like our card details, our card holder names and all, and then we'll proceed to the payment.
Yes.
So, and in response, we will get payment intent ID, that is a transaction ID, checkout URL, primarily booking details, and booking total price and URL. So let me move further with the Stripe dashboard. So this is our Stripe dashboard. So this is in the test mode only. As you can see, these all are the transactions that has been done yet. So I have done almost 95 transactions on which 33 has been succeeded. So here you can see all the details of the transactions. Like this is transaction of amount this, and it is succeeded. It is done by this. This details like this is which is basically a test credit card that is provided by the Stripe, and the payment intent ID. Payment
Is
intent
the
ID and
transaction
the
being
customer who has
implemented,
booked
Muskan? Is
this.
the transaction being implemented? If something
Yes,
goes
sir. These
wrong,
all are
please.
the transactions that had been done by our application.
Okay.
Yes, sir. These are all the transactions that had been initiated by our application only.
Great. Quickly just show the
So
integration
these
of
are
the
all
front end and the back
transactions.
end.
Yes, sir. So with the help of this method, we have done this. All the integration of Stripe has been done with this only create intent method, which will provide us two things like payment intent ID, which is a transaction ID that we are storing in the database as well after the complete payment, and all the booking ID details and the amount and customer details.
Okay, great.
And after, if this is confirmed payment, like if someone has reached till the confirmed payment, then after that what will happen, all the details after running this API will run, and all the details of the payment has been added in our database, like as you can see in the booking.
Few more skills are on in the process, guys, even including the Redis integration. Again, maybe in the last day of this batch, we shall have again one more walkthrough. Okay, the last day of this batch. Most of the things have been implemented. It is very, very vast. So many things have been added. You can also go through walk through about it, and you can just try to understand it at the time of you trying it out. You will be given the GitHub link also. Now, quickly, Muskan, these things they can understand by default. If you could
Yes,
just
sir.
show the integration of React and Spring Boot, we can conclude and we can go through the front end. And
Yes,
the front end
yes, sure, sir.
also, an entire React code need not to be explained. How you have made the API calls, that part, and how WhatsApp has been integrated from the front end. If these things can also be shown in the front end, that will be sufficient.
Naman
Yes,
will
sir.
take the charge to explain this.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Okay, so I'm ending up with this security config file that how authentication security has been implemented. As you all know, we have created security filter chain in which we have given all the permit all to these URLs like auth and sign up, auth login. These all URLs did not require any authentication. Otherwise, after that, with the URLs that has auth admin and admin, they require admin role for the thing, and these URLs required customer role. We have implemented OAuth2 login, and it will redirect to OAuth2 login success handler for the proceeding of the OAuth2, then logout URL, and this is the configuration file for security. And it is we have also implemented codes so that it will allow the front end to take the details from there only. Similarly, this is the JWT filter. It is responsible for creating the and validating the JWT token. And this is the OAuth2 login success handler that is handling the login with the OAuth2. And this is the user principal class that checking whether the session has been expired or not, or checking all the credentials. So this is the whole functionality of the from the backend side. This is the way that how backends work. So now Naman will show you the how integration has been done with the front end.
Okay.
Yes, now.
So, okay, let's have a quick look of the front end code. Uh, Let me just tell you that my VS Code is visible to you.
And before that, guys, so many things have been implemented. Like, example, we could not give a walkthrough about global exception handlings, logging, Swagger part. I mean, these things are we have seen. It is same, but just looking at the code, what we have seen in our classes, you can understand that same thing has been done, okay, including the JWT part, OAuth part. These things recently only we have seen in our class, and in same way only it has been implemented, okay. So that's where we have gone forward with respect to the front end part now.
Okay. So as I told you before that we have developed the front end in the React.js. So we have used all the required necessary concept of the React that is being implemented here, like hooks, event listener, props, reusable component, and many more. Let's discuss about it. For the components, we have an admin pages where we have locations, lodging, transport, and all the functionalities that admin can have. We have mentioned here in the admin pages. So for the easily folder structure, and for the user section, we have a success page, terms page, and the many more pages available here, right? Book to dashboard page and the to details page. Okay, if we talk about the WhatsApp integration, so in the WhatsApp integration, we are just call the WhatsApp API here, as I show you, just like here. We just call our handle contact support function in the window.open. We just call this API with a phone number that we wants to user to redirect on that phone number, and with a predefined text message for that chat support. Like I have predefined here, hello, welcome to Tours chat support. Like that, any message can be implemented here. If we talk about the state management, so for the state management, we have used the Redux here. For, as you can see, that project is complex, so that to manage all the state very seamlessly, we use the Redux here. And we also build this React project in our Vite for the faster build of our application and the seamless integration. So in the Redux, as you can see that we have many APIs. So to manage all the APIs in a one place, we use the Redux API function. As you can see that here, all the APIs that are used in our tools project is implemented in this file structure. So one can easily navigate all the APIs that are used in this project. And we have also used the create async thunk function, which is a middleware of the Redux, which help us to write a short form of the async wait function. So that is a short form of writing the async and wait function, which returns as a promise in the pending, fulfill, or completed state. And we have also slice and store. Similarly, if we talk about the how we are handling the role base and the protecting and private routes, we can see in the routing section here. As you can see that this is a routing page where all the routes are maintained, like sign up, sign in, not found, all the routes are there. So as you can see that once the user is all success is for the payment, that Google based authentication, if someone is logged in with Google and the login is successful, they will redirect to the all success page and finally in the Google dashboard page. For the protecting route, you can see that if this is an admin dashboard, then first it will check the protected route. If the role is the admin, then only it will redirect to the dashboard page. Otherwise, it will redirect to the 40 page or the page that is not available. So this is a protected route is a custom based component that is created in the React. As if I click on this protected route, you can see this. This is a protected route component where we are passing the props like element, login path, and role customer. Where we are checking first the token. If the token is available, that means user is successfully logged in. That's why token is available there. So if token is there, then only we can navigate to the user based on their role. And if token is not available, navigate them to the login path. So this is how private and protected routes are maintained in the React project. Similarly, we have used the Tailwind CSS for the responsiveness and the clean UI and the modern way of CSS. And for the reusable, we have used the banner here, where we have the reusable components like we have banner, footer, and navbar, which is always the remains same in all the pages. That's why we used as a static one and can be used anywhere in the code. As you can see that in the edit tour model, in tour detail model, you can see that we have updated model, transport model, and location model. So instead of calling all these model in the single page, we just maintain the code structure clear. We just call in the different file structure and just calling those component in the to detail page with the necessary props that are required for that model. So this is how React project is maintained and the front end part is available. Any doubts?
One thing, Naman, just show them if they get the GitHub link, how they can just run this project.
Yeah, sure. If you get the GitHub link, this is the first you clone that GitHub with the help of URL. And after the URL you have cloned, you just redirect to this folder structure where you need to first install the npm I, means node package managers, all the necessary packages. Let me show you.
And also look at the chat. There are some questions coming in the chat as well, so that you can just plan your discussion.
Yes. Yes, we use Axios. There are many ways or alternative ways for the fetching the API. Like first we have fetch, then we have Axios. So yes, we are using Axios here. Yeah, you can have a README steps there so that you can easily understand the folder structures and how you can install and set up this project. All the necessary requirements are available in the README. Once you clone the project in the GitHub, you just simply write here npm. Okay, sorry. You can simply write here npm I to install all the necessary packages manager. I am not going to do this because I already have node modules in my project. But if you are new, then you can just do npm I. Once all the package are installed, then you can just simply run npm run dev script, which is available in the Vite because we are using the Vite here. Yes.
What we can do is we will give you a very detailed description of readme.md so that you can run the project successfully. Okay.
Yes. Every short details will be available in the README, so you cannot get any doubt there. So after running the npm run dev, this project will be run and then it will available in this URL localhost 5173 if it is in the deployment mode. So this is how you can run your project. Very simple step. First step is to npm I to install the node modules, and then second you have to run the npm run dev to start your project. Only 2 steps are needed.
Over to Heather, sir.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Naman, Muskan, and Gaurav, for making it happen. Okay, that's a great efforts you have done, and it is like every project once developed, that is not the final, guys. We will keep on adding the features in the existing project. We'll keep on adding as much of features as we could. I hope you could able to understand and have an idea that this project is not a very basic one, at least it has more functionalities, more things has been implemented which you have learned, and you can also explain to the interviewer if you want it. Apart from that, two other basic projects also will be you will be given the GitHub link. Okay, and this GitHub link also will be given alongside the readme file where you can understand, and also you'll be getting the detailed description of this entire project. Again, we may have a one final discussion on the same project at the last day of this batch, so that we can have any extra things have been implemented and all the functionalities we can just show you in one go. Fine. And as you, if you feel that something can be added, there is a scope, and you can add whatever you feel like. If you feel to add something extra, you can add, you can give a try by going through the project. Okay, don't just directly jump into it. All the things which has been implemented we have discussed in the classes, and you can just go through it. And if you're getting tired by just going through it, then again it's what to say, red flag, because you have to learn more, you may have to implement more, you may have to add more features, you may have to do something similar projects also. Okay, at least the back end part if you're not good at the front end, right? So I hope all of you have enjoyed. Thank you, Muskan. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Naman. Just to tell you guys, they were also students of mine once upon a time. I mean, they were part of our 2022 batch. I mean, 2 years, almost 2 years, 2.5 years back. They had also enrolled to the courses which we have taken on Java Spring Boot, and from there they had started the beautiful journey, and now they work with Telesco, and we are also having our own products at Telesco. There are some projects we are working on, and they are also part of that development. Alongside that, they could able to give some time, and they could able to do some projects for the learners of our batch. All right. So thank you again. Thank you every one of you. We shall meet again tomorrow exactly at 7 a.m. and continue the discussion on microservices topic. We had started the discussion on microservices last week already. And this week again, we shall continue from where we had stopped, and we shall continue the discussion on the microservices. Fine. All right, guys. Gaurav, how they'll be getting the link? You can just add, and that we will be adding into the dashboard. Okay, just add in a PDF document or a document, and that link we will add in there in this video description. Once the video is will be uploaded, guys, in the dashboard, you will be getting the attachment wherein you'll have the link, GitHub repo link, where you'll get this project. Okay.
The link will be shared very soon once we update the README in very minute details so that the project you can run very easily.
Exactly, without any problem. Okay.
Yes. So
All
thank you
right.
everyone. Very nice meeting with you all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Naman. Thank you, Muskan. Thank you, every one of you, for your time here. I hope you got in clarity and you got one thing at least in the mind, that a lot to be implemented, lot to be learned. As a developer, as a coder, there is no stop for learning. How much doesn't matter if you're a fresher, if you're a 5 years experience, 10 years experience. As I have told you, in this batch we do have people with more than decade experience also. We have people with 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, 15 years experience in this batch. So if you are a fresher or 1 to 2 years of experience, if you think that learning steps, it will not. Even after 10 years you may have to learn something, even after 15 years you may have to learn something. Learning never stops in development. As long as you are associated with technology, there is no stop for learning. You may have to learn something, you may have to upgrade, you may have to add. At once, you cannot master everything. The frustration comes when you try to master everything at once. If you feel that I want to know everything within 1 month, that's not going to happen. Sometimes things take time. Okay. So, all guys, thank you again. We shall meet tomorrow and continue our discussion on the microservices which we had started last week. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you all.